Welcome to Life 15.8. In this episode, going to be doing Raid the Vulkoorim in the sands of Menechtarun. It's one of the walk-ups out here, and we're just going to be doing it on Reaper 5 Skulls. Go ahead, step in, guys. This quest can be overwhelming on Reaper mode. The first hallway has a lot of casters. Casters are throwing flame strikes. Flame strikes are extremely painful in Reaper, especially if they're champions. I mean, their champion flame strikes are just crazy deadly. As you hopefully know, half the damage of a flame strike is fire, and half of it is holy or good damage. And so, you know, your fire shield's only gonna prevent part of the fire damage, but not the good damage. I assume that MRR would help against that, but I'm not really sure. So I chose this quest because, you know, traditionally I just cleared the whole dungeon, didn't really think much about, you know, what I was doing, and, you know, did it need to get done, and I only recently in the last couple of lives realized that the whole western branch, that's all optional. You don't even have to do that. And so in Reaper mode, when, you know, in this one doesn't have a shrine, you know, skipping that section can save time, and it can save resources too. Nice charms.
Thank you, I got them at Ross.
Carney. Probably don't have to charm every mob, but, you know, it's fine. See, I just got this belt, so like a bunch of my buffs are gone, and that just makes this one even harder. Let's keep moving. Yeah, so there's that western section which has all the knolls in it, and that has a couple of fights that can get pretty intense. So just the time saving from skipping it, but also just avoiding a couple of intense fights. This is great. I'm glad that Nimbin is charming this stuff, because it's just a good example of how valuable charms can be in Reaper mode.
Two Carney Reapers.
Two Carnies? What does it mean?
One
came on time.
But we got our Reaper XP.
I like to do this one because it is, you know, it is pretty short, and, you know, it's a pretty easy source of Reaper.
Which means we can make this a charm fest and just get this quest done, right?
But not to, you can't charm the scorpions as far as I know.
We can charm things to beat our scorpions.
That is true. But you can't blow this one off. I mean, so many Reaper dungeons that don't go to the west here, guys. We're not going down that way at all. So many Reaper dungeons that, you know, we for years have been just blowing off and blasting through them with hardly any effort. Like, we got to take them seriously now, and this is a good example of one that we could just blast through in minutes 6 months ago. But now, like, you start getting into mid to high skulls in here, these casters can get really scary, like I said, especially if, you know, you got a champion throwing flame strikes. If you need a freedom, let me know. Like that flame strike. That's exactly what I'm talking about here.
Dear Reaper.
You get lots of mob spawns, you know, the new aggro mechanics making everything aggro on us. See how, like, everything was going fine, and then it's not. I guess we can do
Every
charm the
scorpion's a
scorpion.
champ.
Yeah, it's just ridiculous. Watch for charmed mobs behind us.
Ready for raise.
I'm gonna pull out my girlfriend after this. Got some lost souls here if you need them, guys. He's loose.
Nothing more fun than having to play conservative.
Hatchling coming up. Some Kate Moss over here.
Carnage is uncharmed.
No, I charmed a Plague Reaper. Somewhere in there.
Some of these intersections, you can just step out here and kind of like you saw,
Oh,
like
the Carnage
all
one.
the scorpions can aggro, and it just turns into a mess. You know, you got to be careful. I'm glad I captured that moment to illustrate that. In case you didn't know, you can solo pull these levers. You gotta be really quick about it. See if I can demonstrate that. Yep. It's hard to see what was going on, but I think I got them both. There's no room for error though. Like you gotta do one and then instantly do the other. What's with the fog?
Mine. It drops out stuff that's in his reflex saves by 5.
Let me get both the levers on the next one and don't throw your fog right away because I'm trying to demonstrate something on the video. Just that one person can get both.
Alright.
And there we go. Thank you. I should not have charmed that scorpion. I just got excited when I saw it was a champion. I can't uncharm him, so let's just keep moving. Can't dismiss the charms of a charm animal for some reason. I had a feeling he was going to charm that, so didn't even want to waste any spells. Plague. What is that named? Plague's uncharmed. Plague is dead. Pandemonium. If you need a freedom, call it out, please. Negative level. Meister. I can pick out that champ and charm it. Famine. Dead. I'm out of mana.
Man, that electric
Famine's
root
free.
is not the worst CC.
These, some of these
Is
Sands
it me, or are
walk-ups
we not getting any? Oh, there's your.
are forgotten about. Especially this one. People just, for whatever reason, I guess because it's out of the way, people really forget about this one. As you can see, Nimbin jumped in there. You can jump in there by jumping onto the levers and then jumping over, but you're going to have a real hard time getting out, so I would not advise that you do that. Don't think there's any value in doing that.
Yeah, don't need those mules for conquest.
Spell point clickies for the win. Oh, do we have conquest? Nice,
Mhm.
that's good to know. So yeah, we don't even need that western hall for that.
The only thing we may need it for is ransack, but we got Vandal, that's good enough.
Great job, guys.
That kind of headache ain't worth it for an extra 5%.
13 minutes, and we got 1,301 Reaper XP. I think that's pretty good. So go get yourself some quick Reaper XP.
Good job.
Thanks for watching, and if you have any questions about my videos, you can respond on YouTube.